What drew me to the world of D&D? It's that it's a world of imagination. It's a natural place for an actor to be drawn to because it's about just playing improvisation and thinking of the wildest things you could think of, thinking of the most imaginative thing that you could think of. And then what drew me to the movie as a place to do that was that we have this incredible ensemble cast. Between Chris Pine, Michelle Rodriguez, Justice Smith, Sophia, Lillis, Hugh Grant, we have some of the most inventive and sharp and intelligent and witty people that you can kind of back and forth these creative ideas and just grow them. It's almost like building a snowball of madness until you got something really fun and funny to give to an audience. What was my experience before the movie had I played the game? I hadn't played the game before the movie except when the entire cast got together to play a game of Dungeons & Dragons together right before we started filming. And so my experience was gloriously funny and chaotic because this cast are gloriously funny and very chaotic. We sat around a table. We played our characters, so I played a paladin, Chris was playing his bard, Michelle was her barbarian, Sophia was the druid, Simon, Justice was playing the sorcerer, and our directors joined in as a two-headed bird creature because why not? And we just kind of jammed this thing out. We saw how far we could push the characters. We saw how silly the things we could do were whilst also holding onto real stakes. And we first started feeling the dynamics of how you could pass that between each other and what each cast member brought and in what specific ways each cast member was unpredictable, what they lent into, what they enjoyed, and how you can contribute to that. And so we all just did what actors do. We played together, we made a really playful thing, and then we wanted to share that with our friends, which is you guys in the audience. The thing that makes this movie for everyone is that it's not about dragons or magic. It's about hanging out with your friends and seeing how much of a good time you can have. It was about being as creative as we possibly could be whilst living in our imaginations. It was about improvising with a group of actors and seeing how we could build a family out of that. And then we just dressed it all up in swords and armor and dragons just to make it more fun. And I think everyone can play around with that. Dungeons & Dragons is about making a found family. It's about discovering the hero within yourself. And it's about pushing the limits of your imagination. It's about seeing how much fun you can have in a world where you can do almost anything, but almost nothing goes to plan and you have to figure it out together as a group, as a family, as heroes, all at the same time. My character is a man named Zenk Yendar. He is a prototypical knight in shining armor. He is painfully righteous. He is ridiculously stoic, and he is thoroughly charming. And all of those things together make for both a heroic character and hopefully a very, very funny character, because there is something ridiculous about having a very, very perfect shining armor knight in the group of, quite frankly, improvisational idiots that are the heroes in Dungeons & Dragons, and feeling that and bumbling your way through and finding a sense of family among that, I think is what the real beating heart of the movie is. Because it's a film made for people to be shared. It's a film that's made for a cinematic experience. It's a big film, it's a set-piece film, the action sequences are huge, but also the human story is not just touching, but very, very funny. And so it was designed to feel like a group of friends hanging out, and it's designed to be watched by a group of friends hanging out. It's a popcorn movie in the best sense of the word.